Very warm welcome here in Morocco. Launch event for our two new tires, Adventure A41 and Sport Touring 231.
Hello, and welcome to Spa-Francorchamps, to the Biker Classic 2019. 56 teams from around the world literally going to war in hopes of winning the Spa Legends Cup. Passing me shortly the riders in battle, man against man, man against machine on one of the most grueling endurance tracks in the world. 4 hours of pure motorcycle heaven. Or hell.
This legendary track has its own ever-changing microclimate that can alter so quickly it can even change race circumstances from moment to moment. With this in mind, it's not only the riders that are tested to their limit, but also the bikes themselves, and perhaps more importantly, their tyres. Only on their second practice day, the other teams are beginning to notice that Bridgestone may have an ace up its sleeve.
Fabian, I've been hearing lots about this super secret Bridgestone tyre. Every time I ask someone in the crew, they go, psh. But I thought if I talk to you, my friend, will be able to explain the ins and outs of this tyre.
We are here in testing phase of a new tyre, which will be launched next year. So, of course, we are testing in real environment, and what is best than testing in a real race.
Right.
So that's why we are here at the 4-hour Bikers Classics in Spa.
They were saying yesterday, like every subsequent, I guess, test run you've done before the race, the track times are getting better and better and better. I'm sure it's down to the brilliant skill of the riders, but it's also down to the tyre in some respects, right?
Yes, exactly. We started our development with a very standard approach, and then we wanted to fine-tune every time the tyre to get better performance, but also to have a versatility of performances. Because this category, the Maxi Classic, how it's called, 18-inch tyres are really special because they need to work in cold, dry, cold, wet conditions, dry, hot conditions with the same tyre. So that's a little bit the difficulty behind this development, is that this tyre needs to work in all conditions.
Sure. I've noticed that when the tyres come back from like multiple races, they've got like certain wear on the tyre. That's obviously normal, but I mean, how does the actual surface or the materials within the tyre, how do they work? Are they at different places in the tyre that...
Yeah, that's a really good question, because we are working with a typical Bridgestone DNA approach inside this tyre. We are using a 3LC configuration on the rear tyre. 3LC in Bridgestone words, that's exactly how we use two compounds on the same tyre. So we are having a very soft edge compound to release a lot of cornering force, to have the possibility to take very high cornering speeds. And on the other hand, we have a little bit harder center compound, because this tire is made for endurance in the first place. We wanted to keep the same tire for 4 hours racing.
Right. So before the big race today, which is 6 p.m., right? Fresh tires will go on, and that's the same tire for the entire 4-hour run.
Exactly. We have the chance now that we could change 2 teams from a competitor tire to our tire to continue testing in real race condition. So we have...
Which is Roadrunners and Japoto, right?
Exactly. Those number 5 and number 10 in the Maxi Classic category. And I can tell that they did a great job yesterday on the qualifying, because they will start first and third in their own category.
Right.
Bridgestone has had no product for this racing segment until now. The tyre pattern is based off the R11 and the RS11 and works beautifully in both hot, cold, wet or dry conditions. And with all the test runs done and eclipsing each of their own subsequent race times, the tyres are helping the team come out on top.
It started to rain earlier. I mean, was that a challenge at all? Was that a problem for you and the other riders?
Yeah, no, not a big problem, because the tires were working very well, and no problems.
With the daytime segment over, Japoto leading in the 4-hour race. With their last strategic pit stop only changing the rider, it's looking great for both the team, the tyres and Bridgestone as the race carries on into the night. After this stunning victory, Bridgestone has impressed not only the other teams, but also the industry, debuting the Batlax Classic CR11 racing tyre.
What a fantastic result! Both teams, Japoto and Roadrunners. I guess the Bridgestone tyres worked. What an amazing time!
With Bridgestone winning the 4-hour endurance race on a tyre in final development, the world is watching with rapt attention.
The Endurance World Championship started in September with the classic Bol d'Or 24 Hours in France. But its dramatic conclusion is traditionally the biker's behemoth, the Suzuka 8 Hours in Japan. It's a different story for every team. Some are gunning for the world title. Others sign up simply for the honour of competing in this iconic race and hopefully finishing it.
Now you can tell which team has the pressure on. It's this team, because they have a barrier up. They're the only ones that are protecting the riders from people like me talking to them. I mean, the riders themselves look pretty chill, but the team, not chill. They have to win a championship today, and the conditions and the bike could conspire against them.
But the World Championship win will not happen without meticulous preparation. Weeks before this unique event, the FCC TSR Honda team are adapting and testing every component.
We changed the bike a lot from European rounds to here. We changed the tyres. We have to go about the race completely different than what we do, and overall it's a super difficult track, and the heat here is always really bad, so that makes it even more tough than usual. For us, the championship is the goal, for sure, 100%, and it's the team's goal, the rider's goal, the manufacturer, Bridgestone, Honda. We want the championship. We will only do what we need to do to make that happen and get the job done.
Japan in midsummer is prone to extreme weather. It's hot, and the tail of a typhoon makes the 2018 race potentially dangerous. Grip, or lack of it, is everything, and Bridgestone tyres tend to be the weapon of choice here.
I think that Bridgestone really perform at their best in really high temperature. They seem to have the tyres that the other tyre manufacturers can't compete with them when it's above 50 degrees track temperature, and every rider in Japan basically is on Bridgestone that wants to be in the top, and at Suzuka, if you want to win Suzuka, you need to be on Bridgestone.
The start of the race is uneasy. Once the riders run to their bikes and fire them up off the grid, what follows is an intense sprint for 8 hours. Consistency and concentration are everything. Fortunes can swing in a split second.
Now this is the unfortunate sight we didn't want to see. After Fujita's crash, they tried to fix the bike and Brock took it out and tried to wrestle it, but it just isn't safe to race for another 5 hours. So unfortunately, the number 7 bike for Yacht has retired. Tell us what was wrong with the bike and why it wasn't safe to race anymore.
Brock had so big vibrations on the bike that we cannot guarantee his safety. Funny season, crash or win.
Well, I'm sorry for you, my friend.
Not so much crash or win for the championship-leading Honda. As it powers through traffic, its 5th place would be enough to secure the title, but the race is never straightforward.
This is a shame because on the wets the tire works so good, but we stay in behind the safety car during 25 minutes, so it was a shame. Sunset also was so difficult because we was not able to check the track condition, but anyway, that's okay, and now I have to wait and to finish the race.
Well, this is it. This is the bike that has won the Endurance World Championship. It's about to go into the scrutineering bay, so we won't get in the way or touch it because we might break the laws and cause them some problems. But that is the bike that all season has got to this point as the winner. Guys, congratulations, you're world champions. You did what you had to do today.
This is like a dream, to be honest. Thank you for Bridgestone, Honda, my teammates. This is something amazing. The last year, we didn't believe it, and now we are world champions, so this is so good.
FCC TSR Honda become the first ever Japanese team to win the FIM EWC title on Japanese tarmac with the Japanese rubber of Bridgestone.
まずはできるだけ小さくしてストレートを通過していきます。150m ぐらいの看板のところでブレーキングをして、そして4速落とす。で2速で1コーナーを曲がります。でその1コーナーから2コーナーの間でもう1個シフトダウンをして、 2足でもあって2足でターン2を立ち上がって
Hard acceleration towards turn 3, very small touch of the front brake just to get the position and the bike into the corner, fast change of direction into 4.
Then open to 5th to the left one, close again, then open a little bit for the next right one.
Wait, be patient on the gas, wait for the late apex.
Open again, not too wide again, then going left into Dunlop, make sure when I enter Dunlop not too fast, stay on the inside, open the throttle there.
Get the bike in 3rd gear, just let it slide and run towards Degner 1. Hard on the brakes, back to 2nd, make sure you don't go into the corner too fast because it's really easy to lose the front.
ここでマシンはちょっと浮いてくるんですけど、アクセルを少しコントロールしながら3速に入れます。で 110R。110R も自分の場合だとヘアピンに向けてバイクを起こしてからシフトダウン。
Lift the bike up, drive towards the chicane, the bike's trying to move, and as soon as I hit the first curb I just keep the gas really slow and try to be as smooth as possible through the left and the right.
Open there, full throttle, 3rd, 4th gear, close a little bit to make the bike turn and then brake, change direction, back to 3rd gear and go into spoon, not too fast, open a little bit, go a bit wide and then wait again, then exit of spoon.
Lift the bike up, get tucked in the best I can, all the way down the back straight. Then the next thing I'm looking for is the braking marker on the right.
130R のコーナーは 100m 看板まで我慢して、ここも割と強くハードブレーキングをかけ、2速シフトダウン、4速で 130R 入って。
The only thing now is the last chicane, so I use the pit entry as a bit of a marker for the braking. Hard on the brakes, all the way back to 1st gear.
Change direction with a little bit of throttle and just focus on the exit. Out of the chicane, the bike wants to really just try to stay as close as possible to the white line on the right side. 2nd, 3rd, 4th gear, back on the start-finish straight.
Gigi speaking. Yeah, I'm really ready to go.
Hey there. Yeah, I'm good. Do you remember the Gibraltar race? Oh, I forgot. I think I need to go.
7,000 kilometers in off-road. I cannot wait to leave.
I need a bike right now. Okay, you can do that for me. Super cool. We got to go. Thank you again, man. Thank you very much.
How are you?
You are here.
Good news. Good news. So, you have some information about registrations on the office, you know, some number, everything.
I don't know. I'm just
Your
here.
bike?
Yeah, it's my bike. Yeah.
Wow, nice bike.
You see?
I need to make a shower.
Yes,
I need.
yes.
You think?
Yeah, yes. Ciao, see you at the Italian restaurant.
Italian restaurant.
It's time to go.
Yesterday I went to the hospital, I had to stop my Gibraltar race. That's all for me. Thank you.
But it was strange, first day without Gigi. New shoes. I was thinking about him, but it's part of racing. 50%, the first part of the race.
The first week of the Gibraltar race was again amazing.
It was very hard because of today and yesterday, 48 degrees.
Really nice, hard days, and it was extreme.
Hey, Huber! Hey, my friend! Hey, Marco! How are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine. They told me you need a rider.
Yes, we are looking for someone.
Here I am.
Allez, come on.
Gibraltar is super.
Also for Gigi. Yeah, cool.
Then the first one, Mr. Allen.
Warm. Rock. We are here. We made it. Yeah. Well done. Super. Next year? Next year maybe, huh? Maybe, huh? You think?